Welcome back to the Sydney 9-Ball Masters here at Lidcombe. And our feature match that's about to happen is between the Burglar King himself, Gavin Douglas, and Barry the Mule Mavros. With me here, Langdon the Lord Silphony, in the commentary box with none other than Jamie Sheffy Williams. Welcome back. Back from our little break.
Oh, Sheffy. You know, I changed my name once from Jamie to Sheffy on Facebook, and I never knew that would give me a nickname that stuck with other people.
Hey.
Many people just would call me Sheffy these days. I never knew that was going to happen.
I mean, Lang is my nickname, by the way. Just want to let you know. Because that's the easiest way people can call me out. So, it is a great name. It's a great name, Sheffy. I'd rather have Sheffy than Lang, huh? Well, actually, no, let's not lie about that. But welcome, another race to 6, round 2 action here at the Sydney 9-Ball Masters here at Tasman City. And like I said, we've got Gavin, the Burglar King himself.
He is the burglar. He's the biggest burglar of them all. Hamburglar from McDonald's thought he had that nickname, but he doesn't anymore.
Vegas trips, championships. I mean, where do I start with the accolades?
Very soft break there by Gav. Very soft break. Two powerhouses of Sydney pool right here. We're watching.
He switched it up, though. He switched it up today. He's been doing that consistently in his finals games today. He's been just soft break. He's been in 1 or 2 balls off the break and been in great position to finish the frames off. So he has switched his tactics up a lot. We're about to see Barry the Mule Mavros in action straight away.
Great player, Barry. Shout out to his cousin who's got a fish shop also, like Barry does. Keep the fish in the family. And he loves to watch Barry online, supporting him. So I'm not sure if he's watching right now, but he certainly was watching in the first frame, in the first match that we broadcast just before this one.
Yep.
Greg Jenkins got up against Kenny, you might remember, just a few minutes ago.
Yep.
Barry making the 1 here. Tight little cut along the cushion for the 2, releasing the 3 and the 9. Takes the magic rack away. It's always good to get that away at the earliest time of the match. I mean, some people kind of leave it on there for a while. I don't agree with that.
No, you want to free as many as you can from the table to obviously that will stop you from progressing. And he's done the right thing there. You know, get that magic rack out of the way. We're here to work. We're here to work and get this frame off the Burglar King himself.
Well, he won a Masters comp not too long ago, I think about a year ago, Gavin.
Yes.
Maybe in
Masters, yes.
Yes, good player. Snooker background as well. Lovely shot by Barry there.
Yes.
3 ball. Really sort of gave that a bit of conviction up the cushion. Not easy, especially not on these cushions, with an angle as well. But gives himself a decent shape on the 4. And he just sort of get into the cushion a little bit there and back out into that 7 sort of for the 5.
Yeah.
We'll see what he can do. Have the biggest angle in the world to work with, but he's got something.
Yeah. Just got to make sure he's just cueing this little stun across. That's all he needs to do here.
Just using the cushion. Brings the white back a little bit, but still he's on.
He's on beautifully.
He's on.
Barry, again, we don't need to really introduce Barry. His triumphs and his experience in the game speaks volumes. Not much we need to do here for him. And he's been playing very sharp actually through the group stage, through his first game that he played earlier.
Yes.
He showed some great sharpness.
I'm thinking the left-hand side here, just to not go around the 7. I think he's going to bit of check side, but he's not done that. Leaves himself a little bit lucky there, but he's all right. Barry, he is very, very. He's not physically a big man, but he's one of the biggest people in pool. And if you don't, absolutely, and if you've never heard if you've never seen his face, you've definitely heard his voice. Yeah. And sometimes if he's in the same room as you, before you see his face, you hear his voice.
Yeah. Well, you can obviously, you can't be crept on by Barry. You know he's coming. So he's again someone that's very renowned around the traps. Got great experience.
Yeah, big personality.
And
huge personality.
Huge personality on top of that.
Arguably the biggest personality on the pool scene.
I don't think I can even name anybody that's in the same league as him. So great ambassador of the game as well.
Yes.
Great spokesperson for the game. Probably, you know what? I'm even going to go as far as to say he's probably the Sean Murphy the Sean Murphy of New South Wales pool. So, or Australian pool in general. Great advocate. Great advocate.
Absolutely. He's always firmly behind the game, making videos, going to comps, commentary, production. Back of the queue's very high, jacking up on this. Want to, nudge the 7 with that shot, and he's not really left himself
I can see
a good shot on this 7.
I can see a little safety coming
I
here.
think try and get back behind this black possibly and leave the.
Yeah, it doesn't have to do much. There's a window of opportunity for him to just use the line of the 9 and the 8 to block Gavin from getting this 7. So just need to push past the 9 here with the 7 and not bring it too far more out than that.
He's unlucky there. 7's landed safe-ish onto the cushion. Got Alan McCarthy just walking past me. Alan, 1 sec, can you just stop there? I've got him. You gave me a prediction on the last game. Greg to win by 1, you said.
You
were spot on. You were spot on. So, you're the genie. I've got the... I'm rubbing it. You're popping out. And I've got 1 wish. And my 1 wish is to ask you, what is your prediction for this match?
6-3 Barry.
Wow.
6-3 Barry.
Well, can I put my lunch money on that?
Wow. I had to be very quiet saying that because Gavin is literally within arm's reach of us. He's about 2 foot in front of me, so I had to whisper that into the microphone. We don't want to hear. We don't want him to hear that. Take away any confidence.
He is great.
6-3 Barry, eh? That's quite a prediction.
He's come a bit short there.
He wanted to change it after that shot.
Yeah, he wanted to pump that. He wanted to pump that shot. He just couldn't get it across.
Look, it is cuttable. The white's going to run away if he cuts this in, though. But anyway, with the sponginess and the bounciness of these rubbers, you know, he'll be can get back in shape for the 9. But let's see what he's going to do. I mean, is he going to possibly play the 8 just up the other end of the table where the CBA is and leave the white behind the 9?
I think he's going to attack this with right inside and just the left hand side and just pump this in the corner. But
no, he's playing it with right and he's going to cut it in. I think he's gone for it. He's missed it. He's missed it.
There's always a danger of that, but that's not a bad lead.
It's not a bad lead. It's pretty safe. Alan McCarthy, sir. Only time will tell. So not an easy shot there for Barry. That cut, just missing it, leaving. As Langan said, a pretty safe option, but the burglar's going to get down and give this some.
What does the burglar have in mind? He's got for a soft...
and give it some he has. What a fantastic shot. That was lovely. Lovely. Little bit of applause there by Alan to my right-hand side.
Alan liked that. You liked that, didn't you, Alan? Yes, he did. He's just giving it another approval.
That was a lovely shot, and I thought no one actually liked it as much as the burglar himself. Lovely. Lovely. 1-0.
And again, we're back on. It's not what he was hoping to obviously have here. He wanted to start off strong, but this is why the burglar is known as the burglar himself. He is able to pull out these frames.
Absolutely.
Just capitalising on the errors of these opponents.
Well, Gavin Douglas, who works in fire prevention, so I think once he's in the heat and he's in the flames, he can really take the heat.
Stop it!
You know.
It's almost you're a spokesman for his company, are you, mate? Or has he got a truckload of cash waiting for you outside, or for that plug?
What a leave there! What a leave on the break by Barry. He's really left that as safe as can be, safe as houses.
Well, he's put the 5,
and he's potted one as well. That's right, Alan. So he's pity. Alan says pity it's his shot though.
Yeah, he's put the 5, and there's not really much more he can do here. He does have the 1 on, but this is just. It's just unbelievable.
He's pushing into the 4 ball, which comes the question, is Gav going to send him back in, or I fancy the well then again I fancy the safe, but he potted that brilliant 8 ball before, so I can see him going for it as well.
Like this little safe here, if he can just get behind the black.
I was thinking try and get behind, possibly get behind the 3 ball, but he's left it safe-ish. I think Barry might be able to get between those 2 balls, the 6 and the 4. To make contact with the 1, but if you can only see the left-hand side of the 1, then there's a pulling off. So
You can actually see the heart of the one. So
He can.
Yeah.
Possibly a double with a bit of top
Yeah.
left and land the white two.
so looking here to go screw back though. So interesting.
Oh, what a shot.
Oh,
Oh, he's missed it. Well, do you know what? I didn't even think he could see that much of the right-hand side
and
of the
guess
one
what?
ball.
And guess what? What a leave. What a leave there.
So, safe-ish lead there. I think just see the side of this one.
Not a bad leave there for Gavin. I mean, couldn't see a lot of the one. And if he did put that in, he left himself on the two. So good start here on the frame for just for Taddy. He's some defensive shots,
shot.
and oh
Beautiful.
my goodness.
Beautiful. Wedged in between the cushion and the two ball there.
Oh, my
Literally, you saw
goodness.
it sort of get stopped by the two forces each side, being the cushion and the two. Lovely.
You know what? Welcome to prison. Population, you, Gavin Douglas. Unbelievable. What a great shot there from Barry. Showing the finesse.
Burglars do go to prison, you're
That's
right.
right. And oh, he felt that one. Barry in control again.
All right, so ball in hand, Barry's way. One's on, two's on. No big problems here. Just needs to sort of play a nice little pattern here, and he can bring this back to 1-1.
That's
However,
right.
7 balls to pot in between him and that.
Shout out to Mama Sage. Back on again. Mama Sage. Always a pleasure to have you on the live feed.
I've got absolutely every bit of confidence in a few games' time.
Yep.
Once we get to the business end of the deal of this comp, you'll be watching your boy again on the big screen.
But I'd like to take this opportunity. We got a prediction from her, and I would like to give Mama Sage a chance to redeem herself. Give us the score line for this one, Mama Sage. Barry against Gavin. Gavin's 1 up right now, so give us the score line you're thinking.
Absolutely, and you got a lot of time, you know. So 4-4, I think we asked you last time, and you she would win it 6-5, 6-5. More chance of error here, so we'd be very interested to know what you
That's
think.
right. That's right. So I'm watching for your commentary, nice and closely here, Mama Sage. And look at this touch.
3 to the 4, lovely little shot there. 4 to the 5, well the 5's down, so it's going to be the 4 to the 6. Just drop it in, play a little bit forward.
As long as the white's in the middle somewhere, that's the key thing. As long as it's in the white, something like in the middle, he's got an opportunity then just to screw it right back and have a clean shot on 7. So keen to see how far he goes, and that's a lovely little position. That's probably as perfect as you can get, given what you have to do to get there. I think we've got a good opportunity here for Barry to run this out clean.
Barry 6-5, Karen. Okay, interesting stuff. Barry, she's obviously a
yeah.
fan. I remember Karen, actually, I stepped off the microphone last time and you jumped in with Barry for a while.
Oh yeah,
A little bit of commentary, that was good.
oh, look at this.
Um,
A bit further than probably what he wanted. I think he wanted to be dead on to the cushion, but still, very makeable shot for Barry, for someone of Barry's caliber. Just needs to just gently come up his side cushion and just lay up for the black.
bit of screw back into the cushion, I think, here.
I love Chris Calabrese talking about our comment earlier about being in prison. Burglars being in prison, yes, plenty of pool equipment, mate. Plenty of pool equipment. This is it. This is
Big shot.
Big shot. here.
Frame-winning shot, really, if you think about it. If he can get this in, not easy. And he's
Oh,
got
what a sick shot.
beautiful. He's landed with just enough angle here to, I think, but even play on if he wants, or just cruise up to the other side for the 9 in the same pocket.
Yeah, just got to
So,
concentrate on this part, Barry.
Yeah,
Just
I think that's what he's going to be doing. He's going to be just cruising that white ball over the side.
Yeah,
Lovely.
it's a nice shot. Nice shot there from Barry. And again, this is following off that little mentality even that Greg had in the previous game with Kenny. Just showing some discipline, showing each shot the respect it deserves. And he wants to do this to respond well.
Yeah, he's always done that, Barry. Nice shot. Taking the scores to 1-1.
What a matchup we've had here. We've had Kenny and Greg. we now got Barry and Gavin. I mean, how can the lineups continue to top this? This is just top draw stuff, left, right, and centre at the moment. You know,
Well, it's only going to get better as the
yeah,
comp goes along, my friends.
unbelievable. It'll be interesting to see. Now we've seen that Gavin's swap these normal braking style to the power to now a soft brake. So let's see if he continues to soft brake this.
He does. Makes the one in the middle. Nice, effective. That one, the 2 was onto the 9 for a plant there if the 5 hadn't got involved. However, he's left himself with a jump shot or a push. He's picking up the jump shot. Nearly knocking down a few glasses on the table while doing it. He's eager, this man. Very eager to get in there and pull this off.
I'm just showing Barry just what Mama Sage.
Thank you, Mama Sage.
Mama Sage sending over the 4-leaf clover. We know what that means when that's in there. He's acknowledged that Mama Sage. He's acknowledged.
Gavin making the jump there successfully, getting the jump, not getting the pot. I think he wanted to hit the 2 onto the 5.
Well, there's no point in trying to play a push shot in that spot. You know what I mean? There's no real point of that.
The 3's going into the 6 as well for future reference. So he wants to hold this. He doesn't want to come in contact with that 3. He's missed the shot, unfortunately, which is very sad for Barry. But good leave, though. Good leave. The 2's on the other side of the 9 there. Not much on.
You know what?
For the second time, Gavin's reaching for the jumpy.
Would you like to say something, Mama Sage, while you're here, Barry?
Thank you for the good luck, Mama Sage.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, I kind of agree with Chris here. It's these two are so. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
No, thanks.
No, these two players are such great players, and I agree with Chris.
Yep.
Flip of a coin.
Puts the jump cue back down, decides to one rail kick it. Unsuccessful. Ball in hand to Barry.
Now, Gavin's got to be careful here. The free foul rule is in effect, so you know Barry could switch into I'm going to stitch you up mode,
Well,
and put this way, but he's in great prime position here. All the balls are there for him to just put this all out.
the frame's there for the taking. Does he want to do that, or does he want to run them out? 3 onto the 6, self-explanatory, and the rest are all off cushions, no clusters.
Yeah.
And just needs to take his time and, as I say, just run them away. Not the best leave there on that 3. Very tight along the cushion.
Just a bad contact there on the free.
But
just a quick one for Chris. Chris, yeah, Alan McCarthy didn't play today. He's here as a spectator. He's here as our consultant.
cheering on. Give us the odd bit of advice, and also match prediction. We started to call him Nostradamus after his last one.
Yeah, he's been on fire. So. Well, he's talking about a massive screw back here.
Little bit of screw, I think he's going to do with the way where it's going, but. Oh.
Yes.
I used to watch this snooker, Alan, with my granddad when I was a kid, and the commentator would be saying, well, he's looking at the blue, and he's looking at the blue in the middle pocket, and then the player would go for the green, and the commentator would say, oh, and he's changed his mind. And my granddad used to absolutely laugh his head off. He used to think that was funny as, you know, and my granddad was shouting at the TV, he hasn't changed his mind. He was always going for that. Oh, funny.
Well, look at this. Got a 2-ball playing in the middle here. 5 onto the black. Just needs to watch where this white goes.
Yeah, I think he's not going to get in enough there. But can he get round the back of that knife?
That is just an exquisite shot there from Barry, showing some class. You know what? He's taken a hiatus from league matches this season, and he's been working on his game at home. So starting to see some real sharpness in his game. Not saying that wasn't there before, but you can just see there's just a different atmosphere around him when he's on the pool table.
Yeah, he's always a very focused player when he's down on the cue, and when he's in a match as well. Very hard to talk to sometimes. little bit easier today because we've sort of got microphones and his voice can be heard.
Yep.
He loves that. But
Yeah.
if there is any other match and sort of we weren't streaming, he's usually like, just talk to me later. You know, I'm in a match. Here we go.
There we go.
9
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, and we've seen some
2-1 Barry's way.
we've seen some great shots so far. Some good safety shots. And Barry in great form right now. So far in this match, he's played the shots when he needed to. He's played the safeties when he needed to.
Got some great events coming up soon. We've got the Diamond League finals for all the players that are in the league, followed by the Q World, followed by the Master and Apprentice, which is a charity event. All the proceeds will be going to the Westmead Cancer Ward at the Children's Hospital.
Yep.
What a great cause. And I think that was set up by Barry because they helped his daughter in such a fantastic way. He said they saved her life, and he wanted to sort of give something back by having the proceeds of the competition go to the kids at that ward.
Mate, what a great segment for that one. And the key thing with obviously the Master and Apprentice night, you're going to be having some high caliber players who, you know, you wouldn't be able to just come up and be able to play and experience, what their shot making abilities or their thoughts process. And this is your one chance to do so. And given that we've raised the stakes, and all proceeds that go to that event will go towards a donation to the Children's Hospital. So,
Absolutely. I mean, who doesn't want to help kids?
mate,
You know.
And I mean, yeah, like you said before, it's all to do with, close to Barry's heart in terms of things, and it was a benefit of the work there of the guys at the Sydney Children's Hospital. So definitely, if you're keen, we're doing that a little bit in a little while from here. So
Yes.
June, I believe it is, from memory.
I don't have a date written down, but you know what? I'm going to come back to that. And if you're listening out there and you'd like to get involved as an apprentice with one of the fantastic masters in Sydney Pool, Barry will be one, Greg will be one.
Yep.
Would not be surprised if Gavin the Burglar Douglas is going to be one as well. And that's on the Friday night. On the Saturday and the Sunday is the Q World Classic, which is also another great event ran by Q World here at Tenpin City on these lovely Diamond 7-foot smart tables.
Yeah, July 26th is what we were talking about, so sorry about that, guys. But July 26th is Master and Princess, and then, straight after, we got on the weekend there, we've got the Q-World Classic. So, based on the handicaps and a little introduction to the Diamond League itself, given we're going to Season 16, so for players who are keen to obviously get an understanding on how a handicap system works, and obviously want to have a fight against the legends of our game. That's a great opportunity for you guys to enter in, which will be on the 27th and 28th of July. So
July.
So
I see.
some big things to come around the corner here.
Yeah, some great events being streamed by Todd and the guys at the
Be Live.
Be Live. Thank you.
Yes.
Sorry, just helping me out the little pit I jumped into right there. And then after the Q World Classic, in the 23rd to the 25th of August is the Sydney 10-ball Masters.
Yeah.
So if you fancy yourself as a 9-ball player without the luck,
Yep.
get yourself get your cue and
Get down here.
get your entry money and come down to Tenpin City and take part in that 10-ball Masters.
Well,
10-ball's a lovely game. I like a
mate.
game of 10-ball.
Well, given that it's part of our Triple Crown events, this is that'll be our second Triple Crown event of the year, and 10 ball is probably one of those games that not a lot of people play. Those who play cash games would know obviously the ins and outs of 10 ball, but it has a mixture, the same format as 9 ball in terms of you're just playing from 1 to 10. But on the other hand, you've got all the same rulings and whatnot of what 8 ball is all about. So you've got that fusion of the two. So if you're keen to play that, and what a shot there from Barry.
Yeah, nice bit of draw there by Barry to get on this 7-ball from the 5.
That's right. If you're keen on that, that's happening in August. So 23rd and 25th of August. Great event for you guys to be. And later on in the year, the 8-ball Masters, which will be happening in November, I think it is from memory. So
Where's my dates? Where's my dates?
I'm just.
And I'm not talking about women here. I'm talking about the days of the month and the month for these fabulous competitions. We'll get them up on the screen soon. Todd's very good at with our Be Live streaming company.
So we'll have it in between in the next frame for you guys to have a look at it. But some big events to come.
Do keep your eyes peeled. We're going to have them up on the screen for you to see. Now we've got down to the last ball. Barry's just got to cut this in the corner pocket. Can he do it? He's 2-1 up at the most. Yes, he's 2-1 up. This to take it to 3-1. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Big difference between 2-1, 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2.
Shot with confidence.
It's a really big shot there by Barry. And 3-1 lead.
Here we go. So we've got it on the screen now. So, big events. We've already gone through the US Open qualifier. We've also gone through the World Cup pool qualifiers. And we've got the 9-ball Masters today. So, you got July 26th, you've got the Master and Apprentice. You've got July 27th, 28th is the Q World Classic. Followed by the season 16 of the Diamond League. You then got the 10-ball Masters, which is on 23rd and 25th of August. And November 10th for the Sydney 8-ball Masters. So huge things to come in terms of things. So if you haven't got your calendar filled out, probably want to take a note of that. Take a screenshot of that calendar because some big names and big games will be had on those weekends.
Absolutely, and the first couple of comps there were taking place at City Heroes on the 9-foot Brunswicks. These comps from now onwards all taking place here at Tenpin City in Lidcombe, on the 7-foot diamond tables, 7-foot smart tables, very good tables, fast cloth, very responsive, Cyclops balls, and they're awesome. World Cup of Pool this year. End of June, 24th to the 29th. It's going to be in Leicester, which is just down the road from where I was brought up, actually, in the West Midlands of the UK, just a couple of hours north of London.
Wow.
We've got Danny Stone and Justin Sage, two absolute guns in the Australian pool scene, both in the room today, and both just hit the ball on another level.
Yeah.
Brilliant players. So we really look forward to cheering them on for Australia.
We've seen, obviously, Justin last year with Delahunty. So they had a great outing there against Russia and China A. So they had a great outing. But this year, looking to obviously repeat the great efforts that they had, and he's back with his main man himself. So Justin's back with Danny Stone, and
yes,
should be a different complexion to what it was last year. So as part of the support that we'll have for the boys, we have a raffle that's going on at the moment, which is for a Predator Throne Q, which is part of the partnership we've got with Predator Qs. $30 a raffle ticket. We don't have many left. We've actually sold a lot this weekend. 30
tickets left. You can see Marv to go and get one. $30 each, as you said. Predator Throne. What a great queue. $2,000 worth of queue right there.
I was holding it the other day, actually, and I thought to myself, look, if no one wants to buy these tickets, it might just end up in the back seat of my car, and it may disappear. It just may disappear. It just mysteriously. I'm not sure what's happened to it, guys, but just may have disappeared due to transport. So sorry, guys, about that.
If you played against somebody else that had the same queue, would it be Game of Thrones?
Oh, stop this! You're on fire.
Four ball by Gavin there, been potted. Five's right on the edge, so it's not too hard to get. Just strokes that in, and he's going to have to take a long shot on this 7.
All about the queue here. All about queuing. Can he queue this?
Long shot on this 7 to leave himself on the 8, and look at that, drops it in lovely. Is he going to dig under this, jack up a little bit? No, he's not. He's just going to play off one cushion. Yeah, that's right.
That's it. And it's coming
right
side around.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Sex on toast.
Oh, that is why you are known as the burglar, sir. That is right. Absolute steal of a frame right there.
That frame absolutely burgled for under Barry's feet there, like a carpet being pulled out.
Just JT. Yes, JT, I know. You've got number 69 and 23, yes. And the draws will be happening soon. So as soon as we've sold all the rest of the tickets, which we don't have many left, we will be doing the draw. So that will be live. So there'll be a little bit of video later with the boys, a little interview with the two champions. Just obviously interviewing in regards to things. So we'll have that a little bit later. I hope you're doing well, bro. You in New Zealand. So Hope you're doing well and you're enjoying our little broadcast here of the boys in action there.
Daryl Maddock. Daryl, we've got 21 people watching live at the moment. Daryl's one of them. Great player on a 7-foot table as well. Barry breaking there, 3-2 his way. Makes the one in the middle, and look at this, 2 on the 9.
What a sick one.
Mean, would he be a fool not to go for this? I think he would.
Just, what were we saying before? What a change in momentum. Champions are able to just switch back into place with a click of a finger. And what a wheel of fortune just for Barry. 2, 6, 9.
Yeah, he's looking at it. You couldn't not look at this. He's got his serious face on, has a little practice stroke, and he's going to really be trying to take this to 4-2.
Just need to focus here. Needs to focus. And Mama Sage sending those 4-leaf clovers like rampant at the moment. This is his chance.
Oh, look at that. Very confident. Really strikes that ball.
What a sick shot.
No gentleness about
Absolute sick shot there from
4-2. He's 2 frames within reach of taking this out, but
what an opportunity he had presented himself there.
Well, there's no pushover, Gavin.
No, and he doesn't.
He's going to fight for this.
No change in his personality or anything. Still seeing the same.
Alan's here with his predictions. We're just hearing from Chris Calabrese online, Alan. Great bloke, he said, top bloke, but just don't share a room with him for 2 weeks in Vegas.
That's right.
He said,
I don't want to hear the stories.
Only you know. We don't.
I know it's an After Dark special. We don't want to hear the stories, Alan McCarthy. Do not come over and steal the microphone. Oh, my goodness.
Tell you what, Chris knows what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Don't you, Christopher?
There we go. Chris, just
oh, my goodness. You're sick.
Get me on Messenger afterwards and fill me in.
Yeah. I want the lights turned off first and my curfew to be gone before I hear these stories, Chris.
A little packet of popcorn out the vending machine, and I'll sit down. I'll listen to everything you tell me, Chris.
We're back at it. Mama Sage, how do we buy tickets? Well, simple. Just message Marvin and Stuart.
Or you can message Justin. He'll pick you up one right now. Give him a $30 transfer.
Yep, and
or maybe you don't need to do that. But
no, just
say
to him that you've instructed him to buy a ticket for himself out of his money. I think it'll go well. I think it will go well.
So the 1 ball potted there by Sir Barry, the Mule Mavros. 2 ball, self-explanatory.
It's all about the queuing here. Just needs to pass the black. It just needs to get past the black here for the 4. Yeah,
lovely shot, jacking up and really showing off his legs in them $20 Kmart trousers.
We weren't supposed to say that. We were supposed to say it was $150 Versace pants.
We know what he did when he came in early. We bought a belt as well for $3 from Kmart, right, just for this occasion. And he said trousers $20, belt $3. Winning the 9-ball Masters, priceless. I love it.
Well,
so he's got to get back for this purple 4-ball here, which is
a bit tricky because
it could be a bit tricky.
He's got a couple balls there to stop him. So
slow down White. No, we might have to try a little kick and stick here, maybe. You know, just playing this 4-ball up the table, maybe keeping the white ball behind the black and the 9.
Yes. Mama Sage, I'm really serious. Give him a call. Say Langer said for you to buy yourself a ticket from your money. Love Mama Sage.
And also, while you're there, Justin, buy one for me as well. And if you win, well, we'll go halves on the sale of the queue.
We'll talk about your deal later. Maybe it's in your contract somewhere. Go. That's not a bad. You know what? That's not a bad lead from Barry, given the way he was. A bit disappointed with himself that he overshot that 4, but. Still in prime condition here. This is a big pot here.
It is a big pot. He's got a natural angle here to get back on the 5 if he does bot it, which he doesn't, unfortunately. But Barry's back in the hot seat here. 4-2 up. Not happy with that, Gavin. I could see it in his face, but what can you do?
I prefer,
Not happy with any miss, I guess.
I prefer here for Barry if he could screw back with a bit of left-hand side and come off the rail just about to where he is now. So anywhere in that vicinity is perfect. And so you can follow through for the 60.
Good position on this 5 ball is a must.
Yeah.
This is probably the key shot going forward.
And look at
Not
this.
bad, not bad.
That is a crack of a shot, and he's put it right in the area where he was sticking his cue a bit earlier.
Yeah. He could even nudge the 9 out possibly here, and just
Yeah.
if he hits the underside of the 9, it could help.
It's all about judging the pace here. He's got the line, just needs to judge the pace here when he takes this shot. Got to give it every attention possible for this shot he showed.
Really shaping himself up for that shot there. He's given himself a little wiggle. Nice shot there by Barry. He's got a little angle here to just pull this white back for the blue 7 ball. Lovely. I don't think he'll go around the back of it. I think he'll just pull it back a bit.
Well, he's got the angle here, just even the crash into the black, but he just needs to make sure he doesn't go through the balls too much. He just needs to control it.
He could nudge into the black gently just to move it, but
Yeah,
might
look at
not
this
want
guy.
to.
Oh, he's
Nice.
That's nice. Very nice shot there.
Might just roll this in the black in the middle, possibly.
Chris
Possibly.
Calabrese, I definitely, yes, I'm sure that Ivan is ready and willing to purchase some tickets to support the boys if he was on site. So, love to.
Unfortunately, he's not here today,
No,
Ivan.
no, called and sick.
If you know, you know, and if you don't know, well, we're not going to tell you.
Well, if you don't know, you were sick. In terms of things. This is another shot that one need to just be very mindful of. I don't like him trying to go for the middle here. He's got to get prime position for this.
I don't think he's having any problems here, Langer. Just a little bit of a screw shot. Just bring this white back
That's
a
it.
touch.
That's the shot. He was looking a bit earlier to pump that 9 in the middle, but that's such a better shot there, getting to that spot.
So 4-2 currently. If this 9 ball goes down, he's going to be on the hill,
Yeah.
which is exactly where the man wants to be. Gavin won't be happy about that. He's got to rescue himself. He's going to have to win 4 straight frames.
Yeah.
And Barry only 1, so...
Just need to concentrate here. Little screw back.
It's a nice shot. 5-2.
It's not there from Barry. Showing some class here. He put the pedal to the metal now. Doesn't want to let him back in. Alan McCarthy would like to remind all the viewers here, his prediction at the beginning of this was
It
Barry.
was 6-3.
6-3 was your prediction.
Yeah, that's right. So if Gavin can just win 1 more frame, and then Barry, he's going to have the
And
the double, and
this
then
is
can he
why-
get the triple with the next? Can he get the prediction triple with
That's
the
right.
next game?
This is why we've called in the big guns to be our our analyst, our supporting member of the team, Alan McCarthy, shot extraordinaire.
Well, just imagine a golden break here, Langer.
Oh my gosh!
That would just put the icing of the cherry on the top of the cake, wouldn't it?
I'd like to put forward that it was all thanks to Mama Sage's 4-leaf clovers that she was pumping through the comment section. It is all due to the.
Oh well.
Wow.
What do you know?
Oh wow!
For a split second, I thought that was a 9 ball. So he's got the 1 off the break. He's got good shape on the 2, shape on the 3 as well. The 4's gone down.
You know, if
Oh.
if this doesn't, if this is not cleared, I don't think you're going to get a better opportunity. I don't think you're going to get a better opportunity than this.
Yeah, you've got to put your money on Barry running these out
Oh,
here.
man.
Certainly what he's going to be telling himself. The balls do look pretty straightforward, and this is certainly a position he'd want to be in. There's no, as I said before, there's no clusters, there's no balls touching cushions.
You just got to make sure that he doesn't clip the 9 on the way out once he pots this free. So that's all he needs to do here. Just position himself in the perfect alignment so he can just pass the 9 and just come back onto this 5. So that's all he needs to do here. Just having a quick look, and like I said, just needs to clip it and get around the 9. Come around a couple of cushions.
Well, he might even just opt for a very short screw of just virtually a stop shot. No, he's going to he's playing forward off this actually.
Yeah. Just got to pass this 9. There you go.
Nice shot, nice shot. plumb on that 5. Dead straight.
That is as straight as you can be.
Barry plays on a 9-foot diamond himself. Got a home. I don't think he's got the same cloth as this, but he's now he's seen these cloths, which I'll be surprised if he doesn't have a CBPA.
Well, he's got an Andy 900.
I think he does, yeah. And he had I think a Simonis before that. As soon as he found out they were playing with the Andes down at Tenpin City,
Yeah.
right, that's it. I want to play with what everyone is playing. He keeps up with the game. He's got 29 Qs, I think.
Yeah, he was looking at the phone earlier. Saying it's his Q, next Q. So could be seeing him with the Predator phone soon.
Well, if he's lucky in the draw, he can have one for free or for $30, which is a $1,970 discount.
That's a great shot again. And 7's right there. Just needs to put this 7 away and just come back into somewhere in the middle. That's all he needs to do. Just somewhere in the middle. So he's got some angle to work on.
Being on the cushion, obviously he can't play any screw because he can only see the top of the ball. So naturally he's going to be playing forward off a couple of cushions here.
Yeah, just got to make sure he doesn't end up on a cushion. That's all he needs to do here.
Just one cushion.
Oh, lovely use
Nice
of the
shot.
left-hand side there. Lovely use. And this...
Chris Giovannis just tuned in, one of the 32 live viewers that we've got at the moment. Chris is one of the nicest people in Sydney Pool, I must say, on the scene. I always say that about him, but it's true.
Is it? Does he bring cookies or anything like that? Or?
He just brings love, humbleness, and a great integrity.
Right, that is actually the one to be. And look at this, he's got to screw this one right back.
So he's just got to pull this white back, probably not quite as much as he would want to, but you know what? It's not too difficult.
No, not too difficult at all.
But if there's any pressure in this frame on potting a ball, it's on this ball right now.
Well, this is for the win. This is to put him into the round of 16. He's going to just punch this in with bottom left. That's a great shot.
He's done it.
Barry.
Barry's through.
Barry
Fantastic game there. Barry played absolutely brilliant.
He's done it in style. That's how you want to do it.
Well, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Barry, can you just give us a little outro of that game, just in 20 seconds or less? How did you feel?
I was fortunate I got a few good breaks. I switched sides during the match because I wasn't getting good breaks on that side. I switched to the other side and I was getting really good breaks, so I got the opportunity to run the balls first or play safe. Whereas Gamma was doing some kind of weird soft break thing that wasn't working for him. So I was getting it first every time. It could have easily been 6-2 his way. You know what I mean? But I played all right. Yep, knocked in a few good balls.
Absolutely. So you did knock in a few good balls. Well, thank you very much, Barry. That was a pleasure to watch. Barry Mavros going through to the next round. And I'll be back with you after the break into the next game with Langer Solifini.
That's it.
We'll return soon. See you later, folks.
See you then, guys. See you then. Showed some great class there in that shot.
Having said that, he's not left himself in great shape on this 4. A little bit of awkward bridging here he's going to have to do.
No, he wanted to work that white a lot more than what he had. So
going good there, Blake. Thank you for the question. We're on the quarterfinals now. This is
oh no,
tough shot there.
It was a tough shot, and I mean, he hasn't left much, but a double, which is definitely on here for Justin. Would back him to make this one.
Not sure about the Fargo, Blake, what he is, but if I can find out, I'll let you know. When they asked me, what's your Fargo? I said, I don't know about my Fargo, but I want to go far, you know? Best thing I could think of to say at the time.
You just not find
and neither's working for you.
Yeah.
That's right.
Very poor miss there from Travis. Even though he was on top of the 80, you actually still should have potted that 4. So if you get to this situation, you've got to be potting those balls.
Thank you, Jason, for your comments. Yes, I heard you moved to China. I hope you're having a great time there.
Wow.
Must be a bit of change of pace from Australia.
Oh, that is for any other player that loves the bank, this is a perfect opportunity for them.
I'll tell you what, he can play this roughly half ball. It comes up and kisses a 6, kisses a 9, runs safe, and he can screw across behind the 7. Now, it's a difficult shot, don't get me wrong, but it's if he's good enough. Yeah, he hasn't stunned it enough, so he needed to hit it into those balls.
I think he ran out of backspin there, didn't he?
Your main, yeah, that's right. Your main safety was just getting it safe. So, unfortunately, he hasn't.
No.
And now Justin's in.
Just wondering if he could use the 9 to stop the 4 dead, just by clipping it into the 9 and then sending the white back up the table, sort of off a couple of cushions, leaving him snookered.
Yeah, it's possible. It actually sounds like the right shot there, mate.
Yeah.
I think you've
I should
you've
be
nailed
still
it.
in it then.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
I'm
I don't
not.
know how you're not. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I'm the best player when I'm not on the table.
Yeah,
Um,
he's going for it.
not
Yeah,
taking
that's a
it.
great
It's
shot.
gone-
That's a great shot there. Smart shot, easy safety.
Well,
Chubb's got a kick, but just hoping it leaves him on the next shot.
yeah.
Talking about snooker as you were, Alan, earlier. Have you ever played any of these guys at snooker in a comp?
Yeah, I've actually played Justin Sajic a few times. I think I might be up about 5-1, 5-2.
Oh,
But he's a capable snooker player as well. He's capable of getting the breaks, 60s,
That's just
70s.
disgusting. When
Yeah.
you say stuff like that, just he's got a 9 ball, got an 8 ball, got a snooker.
Yes.
Unbelievable. Oh, what a shot here.
yes, Blake, you're correct. It is Alan Big Al McCarthy on the microphone.
Do you have any other nicknames, Al? Is it just Al, or did they ever give you a nickname?
Nah.
Like they give Sheffy, and mine's the Lord. Ever give you something? Or
Nah, they call me big fella generally.
Yeah.
But
they didn't give you the crackpot, or
I've been called.
Wow. Where did that come from?
What's he trying to say?
exposure is a bad thing.
I'd say the grog monster before the crackpot, maybe, but
Mate, I'm a gentle giant.
Yeah.
I love everyone. Great work from Travis there. Great potting.
I can't see. Has he got a good shape on that
Yeah,
8
yeah,
ball
he's
there?
got the 8 easy. Get on the 9. It's just too easy for him.
Great shot.
There we go. Score 3-3. This will take him ahead to 4-3.
Keep on that.
Beautiful
Very nice.
game, Travis.
Yeah.
I really like watching his game. I think he's coming along very nicely.
Yeah. Well, he's obviously got the potential to putt and all that kind of stuff, but it's obvious that he's starting to now put it all together in regards to the smaller table, So he's starting to feel a lot more comfortable than what we saw him in the last couple of big competitions that we've had here. So definitely for sure.
And Travis is going next week, as well as Justin and myself, down to Albury for the big tournament.
Oh
there.
yeah, tell us about this.
So,
This has been the
this
chat
is-
of the room so far this week.
Yep, Reventon International, another tournament sponsored by that Chris Christophe.
Oh yeah, yep.
So his company's called Reventon, and great company. Chris is a great guy. He's done a lot for this sport, and yes, he's run this big tournament down there. It's 50,000 prize money.
Wow.
What?
So $14,000 first
Wow.
prize, 7,000 second prize in the main event.
Right.
There's also a Calcutta, which is all the guys that don't make the money, they can get into the next one, which is 3,000 first and 1,500.
Wow.
They've got 108 runners.
Wow. Wow.
So
wow.
the Albury Commercial Club. So it's
How much to get in?
I believe it was 150 for entry, 250 for the top 8 in New South in Australia. Sorry, and just a great event and a great sponsored event again from Chris. So,
Okay.
Wow.
yeah.
I guess that'll be down on the English style pockets, English style tables, is it?
No, just the Australian snooker tables generally. They've recovered the tables from what I've been told.
Oh, it's a
from
snooker
wow.
comp,
a local
sorry.
bit. It's snooker.
Oh, sorry.
It's snooker, mate. It's snooker. Yeah. So.
Sorry, that. Welcome back. Welcome back after that quick break. Sorry, Alan, you were saying.
Yeah, so these guys not only playing snooker, pool, they're also in the snooker scene having a go as well, which is fantastic. And that's why you see some of those great safety shots, because they're thinking about it, and they're playing a few little sneaky snooker safety shots, which is an excellent viewing.
Yeah.
Justin here going with his little. You can see the momentum has changed quite dramatically. Not as what I was thinking it was going to be a few moments ago. So he's going to have his little break and he's come back.
Yes, Blake. Johnny Wims is over on the far table. He's playing against.
Sean Oglesby.
Is that Sean? Yep. Sean Oglesby.
Not sure of the scoring or anything like that. So, yeah, it's just on a different. On the other side, we might have to give you a little bit update later.
We've got Danny Stones over Phil Deschanel. He's playing Phil. We've got Barry Mavros at the other side of the room as well with Katie 180.
Yep. So truly the master and apprentice on there between the two. And then we've got Danny Stone versus Phil Deschanel on table 7. And Danny Banfield, Dan Banfield, taking on Ronald Malloy on table number 8. So there's some big games still happening at the moment. Some upsets still to come if it all comes to be. Back to our main event matchup here. Alan, what do you think? What do you think here?
So it's another push out or another play off the one for Justin. So he's just got to nick this slightly with a bit of right hand side and just play it up towards the 4 if he can. So it's a great shot there from Justin, straight behind the balls. Another snooker. It's not hard to get out of, but he just needs to make sure he hits that one. Just get safe. There's few balls safe, few balls that are a bit hard to get onto, so he can get away with it.
He doesn't want to leave any. He doesn't want to commit any ball foul here. He'll put Justin back into the driver's seat for sure if this happens. Most of the balls are there, and it's only just one ball that would be difficult to put away, which would be the 5. So interesting to see what Travis does here to make sure he doesn't get this in. He doesn't give the ball in hand.
If he just swerves around that 3 a touch, he can hit that 1 up the table. He can't get behind the 1, but I think that's the way to go. This other one, he's got to judge it perfectly. So he's gone this way.
Buckle up, everybody. Here we go. Oh.
Yeah, I don't think he went the right way there. I think he needed to swerve just a touch around that 3. He would have hit that 1 full ball with a bit of right inside. And then whatever happened. But he needed to make sure he hit that 1. Unfortunately, he hasn't. So he's moved the 8 for Justin as well, which is, very nice of him. So the table's open again.
Justin on the 1, going for this 1. These look pretty very run-outable, you think, Alan?
Yeah, the 5's your only problem. You got to move the 6 to get the 8 on. But, the pot out's there. And I think Justin's capable enough to do this. So he's just studying what he needs to do with that 5, the angle he needs on the 2. So he's going to just play this. He's going to screw into it, is he? Oh, yes. Great shot from Justin there. He's opened them up now. So he's really got no problem ball. So he's expecting a pot out from Justin at this moment.
Scores have been fixed, guys, as far as I'm aware.
Scott Williams fixed the score. That's not nice, mate. There you go, boys. That's all done now. It's all been fixed.
That's right, Chris. 4-3 to Travis. And he's playing really well.
Here we go. Need to just control the white here. Needs to pump this free in this corner pocket and just needs to control the white to leave himself on this 4. If you can do that, this is probably the game-winning. This is the frame-winning shot right here.
Straight through the middle of these 2 balls, which is lovely done.
Just love that little action, little compact action.
Cut the 4 up the top, up into the middle, and just hold it for the 5.
Reckon he can hold that? I think he might come up and back down a little bit.
No, that's what I mean. With the left-hand side and hold it up for the 5.
It's very nice here.
Okay, he needs this angle on this 6, which he's landed perfectly on the 5-4.
Mm-hmm.
No, all good, Scotty. No, all good, mate. Just replying to the comments. Yeah, saw the comments, so we just need to fix that. So it's all good, mate. No problem.
Oh,
no biggie.
We're reading them, Scotty.
No.
We're reading them.
Wow. Is that your Batman impersonation? Or?
I don't know.
Wow. Is that the Barry White? The Barry White we were talking about from Craig Riley earlier.
It's always a bit serious in movies, like they're lying or they're really serious when they say something twice, you know? Like,
yeah.
You know, that'll do just fine.
Yeah.
And then they turn away. That'll do just fine.
Okay, yes, you did. Definitely meant it. Yes.
Chris Calabrese says you've got the voice for commentary, but the radio, not TV.
Yes. Annette, sorry to say, but Chris McGovern's just gone down to Greg Jenkins.
Ouch. Yep. Ouch. It was a good run for the commissioner. Just wasn't able to get there. Super Jenks played. They played a very tough match. 5-all at one point. Great matchup.
That they did. Big shot here, and he's missed it, unfortunately, Justin.
Well, he came too short on the 7. That was a problem there. So he tried to check that up, and unfortunately missed it. Missed it completely. You already have a complaint, by the way, Al. Annette Clifford with the sad emojis.
Yeah, and that's quite upset because the Newcastle contingent's been stripped away.
Oh, wow.
Chris McGovern's lost. But I think Phil Mowbray's still in the mix, so he's still got someone flying the flag at the moment.
Flying the flag nonetheless.
And it should be me crying after Newcastle smashed my Drag Queens 45-12. What a disgraceful effort that was. But don't worry, Annette, you can be happy. Thank you very much.
We're not, I didn't know we were bringing such a personal commentary to this session.
Tell you what, Travis has got a hard shot here. He's thinking about stunning it. Now he's going to run through. He's a bit worried about in off in the middle, but it's nowhere near it.
I don't think it'll be.
It's just
I think
nice.
he's all right here.
Yep.
It's on the way though. It still is.
Will it hold? Will it hold?
What a beautiful touch by Travis. And he gave me the eyes then. Justina's fantastic.
If looks could kill, eh?
No, they were the eyes of love.
Oh, I see.
Beautiful touch. He goes, you see that touch, big fella? That's what he was looking at me for, and I've admired it.
Annette Clifford on commentary again. Wants to confirm, yes, Beanie's still in. Go to Hunter. And more importantly, go to Knights. Wow. Go to Knights. I've got it here in writing with blue and red Knights.
Nasty piece of work.
Unbelievable. You can't say any more than that, sir. Please do not say any more than that. Back at it. 5-3. We are on the verge of an upset if Travis can continue to pump this in.
Could be. He's made the 4 off the break. One's on. Can he see? Yes, he can. Lovely.
Well, it's all there again for a pot from Justin. He just doesn't need to make a mistake here. Very hard to get on the 2.
Yeah, previously he made that mistake with the 7 ball. He came too short, and he tried to check it. And when he checked it, he missed the pot completely. So
I don't know what he's like here with side. He can play side here, bit of left-hand side, off the bottom, off the side just before the 3, and the side will bring it down for the 2. It's a big shot, or he can stun back around.
Jetted across, huh? Well, he's done exactly what you said there. And what? Are you Nostradamus still?
Gee, do I know what's happening?
Wow.
Now he's got to bridge up a touch here because he wants to get a stun on the 2 that stuns it across near the 5, but on the right side. So he's got to bridge up a touch.
I think when somebody says to you, "Are you Nostradamus?" the perfect thing to say is, "I will be."
Shout out to
Yeah, little jack up there just to sort of hold that.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
shout outs to the big fella himself, Effie. Big fella Effie. He's watching on the stream. So shout out to you, Darren Maddox again. How are you, brother? Hope you're enjoying time away from the scene at the moment.
He's landed awkwardly on this 5. He wanted to come out a little bit more than what he has. So he's got to force his shot, or he can just play with a stun run through left-hand side. Now, what will happen there is he'll kick off the side rail, kick off the bottom, and kick out the 6 on the other side.
Yes.
Now,
He's pumping this to the sweet
he's played
spot.
that.
That's
Yeah,
what he's
he's
done.
played that with left-hand side. That's a beautiful shot. That is a really cracker of a shot.
It's all here. It's all here. And if in the wise words of Mama Sage, go Justin, go Justin, go. It's all there for you, son.
Chris has 14 tickets. I'm afraid there's only 13 left, and that was about half an hour ago, Chris. So there might be even less than 13.
No, been given a message here from Marvin Monsoon. 13 tickets.
Okay,
Get in quick.
he's going to screw back off this 6, try and play the 7 in the middle.
Nice. He wanted to, because
Yeah.
But
might have
didn't
gone a little
want
bit
it-
too far, though.
Yeah, no, he's going to jack up a little bit, play centre ball, and just play down onto it, and that will take him off the bottom rail back out for the 8.
It's like you knew.
Okay, beautiful shot, bit of side there just to kick it out a little bit.
And look at this line. Perfect line here
Now,
to come back up
there's
to
2
the line.
options here you can play. You can play stun right inside off the bottom rail, off the side and back out for the 9. Old Justin's happy to play up and down with a bit of side. That's a beautiful shot.
Well, if you thought that he was down and out, you're bloody wrong. 5-4 now. 5-4. And we have ourselves a game.
Should be still playing, Alan.
Alan,
Them kind of predictions.
Alan, it's
Anyone
like
would think I was retired just doing the commentary.
Alan, it's like you turned into John Virgo all of a sudden.
Well, hang on a sec, if there's any John Virgo in here. I can't do that good now. John.
Well, welcome back to this scintillating matchup between Travis McCleary and Justin Sage. Scores now 5-4. In the commentary box, myself, Sheffy, and John Virgo.
I think you've got the wrong bloke. I think Sheffy's the more John Virgo than I am.
Well, thank you very much. I can't do it now. I used to be able to do it. Got to
can't.
practice it, but I'm
You
not going to do that today.
You gotta have a little bit more flair to the voice.
Very bad break there off
Yes.
from Travis. Didn't control the wide ball at all. He's gone in off in the centre pocket.
Yeah.
Now, the pot outs, it's not easy. Don't get me wrong. But I think Justin's capable of doing it. He's just got to find an angle on this 2 to get on the 3, to get on the 4, to get on the 5. Look, I think Justin can do it. The tricky ball's the 2.
Yeah.
So once he pots this 1, he just needs to get an angle on that 2 there. Once he gets on that 3, I think it's pretty much open for him.
Do you like to play like bottom left to get on a bottom rail to take the two up the table? Do you like that kind of idea, or what would you try to do to get to
Two
this
rails
two?
been between the black and the
Yeah.
2 to get behind it. What do you think there, Alan?
Yeah,
A couple of rails.
the angle looks pretty bad to go up the table, so I think you might be right.
The plant onto the black, which he's not done.
Well,
It is
he's played for it.
in the
I don't know
middle.
what he's played for there.
Looks like he's
But,
played for the middle here. The 2 in the middle.
No, I don't think he can drop that in the middle. I think it's a bit tight.
Yeah, it is a little bit tight, especially
Yeah.
on these tables as well.
But he actually can play it up the top and come over this side for the 3 in the other corner pocket,
2 in one go.
in the other middle pocket.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that, he's got it.
We question it, and there you go. He's just
Am I
dropped that in
Am
like
I
a genius.
Nostradamus now? Or come on, guys.
Oh, you just got to call one shot and you're a Nostradamus.
No,
Is that the thing?
That's the
Okay.
best. That's the best I can do. That's my
We'll
one.
roll with it.
No, it's a tough shot though. I wouldn't be keen to do that kind of
Well,
shot.
you obviously back your ability.
Yeah,
You
of
know what you're
course.
capable of, and
course.
he's definitely capable
Oh,
of it. He's
mate.
played it beautifully.
That was a great shot.
The
Didn't
only
think he would go
problem
for
is,
that.
yeah. Oh, he's kicked up that 6 beautifully now.
What a beautiful little
So
kiss.
pot the 4, hold for the 5 up the top.
Yeah.
Stun out for the 6 in the middle. 7 in the other middle.
Yeah.
8 in the corner.
9 wherever he wants.
Wherever you want. You can
Exactly.
just, you know. But it's all there. I've called it first here, ladies and gentlemen. So it's up to you which way you want to go.
Tonight, Alan News first.
I can actually call the shots while I'm sitting here. But playing them is a different story.
Just imagine he hears you and goes, "Oh, thank you very much. Actually, that's what I'm going to go for now."
Yes.
Well, he was sitting in front of me. Maybe he was listening.
So tense times.
Yeah, he didn't stun it as much as he wanted. It didn't
No.
matter anyway because the 6 is on everywhere. So,
I think he'll be putting that probably the 7 in the same pocket. He just cruise over that way, will he? Off the side.
yeah,
of it?
he's going to cruise across and just play the 6 in the 6 in the corner, 7 in the corner.
Well,
He hasn't
far
got
enough.
enough either, but it's an easy pot.
He's
I
grinning,
think he needs to stun down
He's-
off 2 cushions
yeah.
behind the 8.
but he's grinning to himself. He knows
He's going
that
to play
knows he can
screw
shot.
here, left hand side.
Oh,
Yeah, great shot,
What a,
great shot.
What a sicko. What a sick shot
He
there.
did it hard, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
But he's done it well.
He's shown you why he's the big gun himself.
And that's the thing, just being able to sometimes adjust to what you haven't been able to do. So sometimes you just got to adjust a few shots here and there, and Justin's more than capable. He's got all the shots in the caliber. He can do anything he wants. So
When you're in that situation where you've just come a bit short, what do you tell you? Because I know normal players will be like, "Are you bloody kidding me? How do I get to this spot? Like, what? You just shut up and just get it done, or what do you think?"
well, we already know that we can play any shot. So it's if you feel a bit short here or there, you can just readjust quick enough. You can move the ball well enough to get on the next shot anyway. So it's just a bit of left-hand side or a bit of hold or whatever you need to do. But we're capable of doing every shot. So, and Justin's definitely capable of that on these pool tables.
Well, again, you thought there was in trouble. You're wrong again. 5-all in this madhouse.
Down to the last 2 frames, possibly, or the last 4.
Well, I predicted 7-5, as you recall, to Justin. So,
2 frames then, if you're right.
well, so far he's had a run and he's got the break. So, I'll be a bit weary if he goes 6-5 up of that Travis McCleary 9-ball break.
Yep.
Getting the 9 off the break. Hopefully he doesn't do it again, and then I can be correct again.
3 in a row, Alan.
Ooh.
Well, here we
He's
are
got a
again.
sledgehammer break here. He's lost the wide a little bit, but he's managed to get on that one. If the 1 sneaks in front of that 4 there, he's actually another clearances there beckoning. 5's the only problem there behind the 9.
Correct.
But you can play the 3 with an angle, kick off the 5 and get on that 4. So this is going to be a tester, this one.
Well, and if you thought the drama had not finished and you thought this was going to be a clear run, a clear comeback by Justin himself, but it doesn't not. Maybe not.
Okay.
We've got Danny Stone with us.
Guys,
with, Alan.
I've brought Danny Stone over.
Wow.
He's just got up in his match. So just a few words from there. How did you play, Danny?
Yeah, I played good. Really good.
Well, that's pretty simple, Danny. Was it an easy win?
Yeah, wasn't at the start, but I got there. Easy at the end, mate.
Well done, mate. So how far are you in the tournament now? Where are you sitting? Quarters, is it?
Yeah, quarters down. Played winner of Barry and Kate.
Ooh. So that's a big game there. Kate's really, really digging in. You're 3-all over there, is it?
Looks like it.
3-all, mate. The Gabba.
Wow.
And you're hitting the ball well. You're feeling confident?
Yeah, confident enough to win. Got to be confident, mate, or I won't be here.
Wow. Wow.
Well,
Well,
Sorry, kind sir. And you've been practicing for this Scotch doubles overseas that you and Justin will be playing?
Yeah, mate, putting the hours in.
Great effort. And you expecting a big result there? You're really confident about the result over there?
Yeah, depending who we play. Hopefully we'll win a couple of matches, though.
Well done, mate. Well done. Thanks, Danny, for giving us the insight there.
mate, legend as always.
Absolutely. Man, a few words, though.
Yeah.
Just likes to do his talking with a cue.
Yeah, but if you get a couple of sushi plates in front of him, and he'd never shut up. No, that's the thing.
It's a great shot from Juzzy here. So he's got rid of the 4 early off the 1. Now, his only problem is the 5. The 5, he's checking to see if it goes up the top.
This is just an unbelievable shot here.
Well, this is a shot you were talking about before, right? Releasing this 5 from this shot.
Well, does he need to release it, or is it on up the top?
No,
It
he's
must be on the
on.
top. He's played that beautifully.
He's saying it's on. That's what he's saying. Oof. Even Danny Stone's giving us that little oof, kind of little
Yeah,
face
he
there.
hasn't gone across enough as
No, I
what
was
he
going to
would
say,
have
was he
liked.
giving himself too much of an angle on this than he would have wanted?
Well, I'll tell you what, it's that tight that I think he needed to get right behind it.
Yeah.
So there's 2 options here. He actually can run a snooker.
That's what I was thinking.
Just play it
So,
straight on and
yep.
leave the white where it is,
Yep.
you know?
Yeah, there's 2 ways to go here for Justin.
Watch, he does that. He stuns it, leaves the white there, then the white comes off the cushion and knocks in the 6.
Yeah, he's double looking again.
Well,
Yeah, he's hesitating. He mustn't like it.
well, if we get a close up on that 9 ball, I'm certain we're about to see a lock up right now. He's had a look. He's had about 5 looks at this. It's not like Justin. Not like him at all.
Well, obviously,
He's running the snooker, ladies and gentlemen. I'll put that right.
Now, there you go. And there is what we were talking about. Perfect opportunity here to just
Sorry
click
to cut
this.
you off, Jeffy. I know you're thinking the exact same thing as Justin, the safety shot, because I'll tell you what, that 5 was a tight.
I was, but I didn't think he was going to use the cushion like he did with the side on it, just to, I thought he was just going to stun it, leave the white dead, you know, behind.
Yeah.
But he played a shot that was sort of out of my,
Out of your pay grade.
out of my repertoire.
Maybe he was thinking he didn't want to put the 5 down near the 6
Yeah.
and a chance of stuffing that up, so he just kept it away from it.
Yeah.
This is just this situation is just sickening. You've been given a chance to come back, and you've got nothing. You've got to hit and hope. Let's just see how he attacks this one.
Oh, he's missed it.
Oh,
He's missed it, yes. So, since it's been 5-3 to Travis,
yep.
Justin has really turned the screws, a couple of pot outs and a couple of snookers, and unfortunately, if you look at the percentages at the time that Justin's been at the table, it's about 90% to 10.
Yeah.
So Travis has come in cold. He's got a snooker straight up. He's got to try and get out of there.
You know, what we need to do, and as a commentary team, we'll need to get like an inside camera on what this guy does when he's falling behind. He always falls behind, and then he goes to the toilet, comes back out, and then he just turns into Juzzle. I mean,
What are you saying? Put cameras in the toilets?
mate, I'm not
There's
going this
law-
one.
there's
Can we do
laws
that?
against that.
Well, I just looking at the Be Live crew. Can we do that, Todd? No, he's giving that. That's disappointing.
I'll take the mic into the toilet for you if you want. You can hear things then.
Oh, you're going to take the mic? It is a portable mic. Yeah. Look at this. It's just
Yeah,
it's a
he's
bit
left
short here.
himself ugly there. Like, you can pot it. The 9's easy to pot as well, but he's just made it hard for
Yeah.
himself. That's all.
Got to back himself here. Oh,
He's played off 2 cushions there. Bit of side.
Nice shot.
Yeah, very nice.
look at that shot. Oh, and what an out. Well, what we were saying before, 5-3. He's now at 6-5. What did we say we were? 7-5.
7-5 to Juzzy was my call.
Oh, wow. And also Mama Sage too. Mama Sage on the commentary.
She said 7-5 also,
she
that's
did.
right.
She did. There's no great minds think alike you.
Alan, you're outdoing yourself, brother.
You're just on fire today.
People, you need to be on here right now to look at this because it's only going to happen once.
Unbelievable. Well, Sheffy quickly just darts out. It'll be me and Alan for this, potentially the second last frame of the match. So potentially the second last frame of the match here. Or it could be his last, depending on how this goes. Travis the break.
He's got to hold this white ball in the centre of the table, no matter what he does. He's lost it again. It's off in the corner.
Oh, wow.
It's just a terrible break. And he's left the 1
Oh, my
to pot the
goodness.
9 to lose.
1-9 combination.
So, and Juzzy could not run to the table
Quick
any
enough.
quicker than what he just did.
Did we get that on action replay? Todd, did we get that on action replay? How quickly he just jumped out of the seat there? We should have put a Juzzy cam on. My goodness. And here it is. This is his opportunity. He's had to fight back hard here. He was put under the pump earlier by no less than one of the biggest burglars of the league.
Yeah, unfortunately for Travis, he just kept losing that wide ball on the break when it mattered. So,
Was it a screw back or was it just a
nah,
pot?
look, it's just a pot. Just bang middle ball. Doesn't matter what you do.
And that's it. That's it. And there it is. The Juggernaut himself. And if we can have a moment with the Juggernaut, Alan McCarthy, with the Juggernaut in front of the camera. In front of the camera, please.
Justin, well done, mate. Come over here.
Yeah, so
Well done, mate.
Alan McCarthy.
Well done. Great win. 5-3 down. Were you hitting the panic buttons? Were you a bit worried?
Yeah, of course. Always down, and I think I was 3-1 up, or had a good chance to make it 4-1 and missed the opportunity. And then Trav got a couple in a row, and the 9 off the break didn't help, and everything sort of fell against me. Then I thought so. Yeah, panic buttons a little bit.
And then 5-3 down, you just didn't invite him to the table. The only shot really he got was that snooker that you put him in that he didn't get out of. Yeah. And that was the only chance he really had. And apart from that, you just turned the screws and said, I'm going to just turn up the heat and see how you go. Yeah,
well, I knew I couldn't really miss any balls from there on. And, I just had to play some smart pool and, put him in some snookers. And, fortunately, I came away with a win. Well done, buddy. Great win. And good luck in the next round. Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Well, without further ado, thanks to Alan McCarthy for his expert analysis and more importantly for his sideline commentary.
And for his solid predictions as well.
Gosh, I am going to call you the Almanac from now on. My goodness. And what an epic matchup we just had there.
So I had a toilet break there. What happened? Was it a golden break or was it a...
watch the replay, mate. That's all I'm going to say.
Or was
watch
it
the
a 1 onto the 9? Okay, so we'll be wrapping this one up until we come back. From myself, Alan and Langer, thank you very much for watching, and we'll be back shortly with another game in the Sydney 9 Ball.